Today, we're heading to Waller County, Texas for a case that shocked an entire community. The story of Anggy Diaz and Jared Dicus started like many young love stories. They met, fell in love, and just 6 months later, in the fall of 2022, they got married. For Anggy, it felt like a dream come true. She was full of hope, imagining a bright future and a happy home. The couple moved into a small house on Jared's family's property, and everything seemed to be going well. One chilling day in January 2023, when Jared's father made a panicked call to 911.
Waller County 911.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Rodney Dicus. I need an ambulance and police.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know everything, but my son's wife is dead. Oh, my God.
Okay. Where is he at?
He's in my house.
Okay, this is your house.
In their house. They have a building on my property. Oh, my God, please send somebody. Oh, my God.
Emergency responders were first on the scene, followed shortly by deputies from the Waller County Sheriff's Office. The call had come from Rodney Dicus, who lived on the property with his wife, Terry Lynn, and their son, Wayne. As officers moved toward the back of the property, a small wooden house caught their attention, Jared and Anggy's home. When they stepped inside, nothing could have prepared them for the horror they found.
All right, so where's the body?
So,
in there?
Yeah, if you step up on the third ladder, on there, you can peek your head and you see. I didn't get any further than that.
Up here?
Yeah.
Blake said her head is somewhere else in the tub. Okay. Okay.
I gotta wait for the CID to get here.
Okay. Stay right here, Earl. Nobody goes in there.
Anggy Diaz was born on October 21st, 2001 in Nicaragua. She was the oldest of 4 siblings, and her life changed dramatically when her mother was diagnosed with cancer. With incredible courage and selflessness, Anggy moved to the United States to support her family and help cover medical costs. She quickly adapted to life in the U.S. and was known by those around her as energetic, driven, and ambitious. At 18, she weighed 58 kilograms, but through dedication to fitness and nutrition, she brought that down to 48 kilos in 2 years. She turned her journey into a career as a personal trainer. Anggy was also active on social media, sharing moments from her busy life and connecting with others through her posts. Even with a packed schedule, she kept a positive outlook until January 2023. The suspected murder weapon, a kitchen knife, was found not far from her body. Jared was quickly arrested and taken into custody.
Jared. Randy Lewis, remember me?
Yes, sir.
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Jared, would you mind giving me the passcode to your phone? It's supposed to be a 6-digit code. Okay, thank you.
As officers spoke to the stunned family, one haunting question lingered in the air. How did it come to this?
Are you the homeowner? We'd like to ask for your consent to go into the house.
Into my house?
Yes.
No.
Okay, without, we're going to get a search warrant.
JR's right there. Talk to him.
Okay.
What do you need to go into my house for?
Isn't that where the body's at?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's a back house. This
Okay.
is a back house. I've got 9 dogs in there.
I apologize. I was told.
No.
I apologize. I
Well,
was
you
told
don't have
it
to
was in
talk
the
to me
house.
and start threatening me with goddamn search warrant. That's not needed. It's not necessary.
Sir, I was asking for your consent,
And I told you no.
and I was going under the impression that the body was inside the house.
All right.
So
Are we good?
you tell me, are we
I
good?
am. I
Okay, then.
apologize to you.
Can we get your consent to go into the house behind you?
Most definitely can. Of
Okay,
course
thank you
can.
very much.
I apologize to you.
We're
I
just
do.
we're
I'm
trying to get
not
to the
trying to
bottom
be
of what's going on here.
difficult.
So
All right.
that's
You
all
have
we're
my
trying to do.
permission.
So can I get your information, please, your name?
Because he works nights.
Okay.
And my husband was helping him. last night. So he told me it happened this morning.
Who told you?
Jared.
Okay.
And he has been acting really strange lately.
Okay.
He called an ambulance on himself the other night.
Okay.
And said he was on drugs, but I don't believe that he was. I think something's wrong.
Okay.
Because I don't know. We don't have the labs from the hospital, so
Okay.
I really don't know the answer to that.
Yes, ma'am. You want to sit in a chair? Or are you good right there? Okay.
Would you like to stand up? I don't know.
I'm going
if
to
I
go
can
visit.
get up.
Well, if you want to stay there, because I'll be honest with you, I'd rather you didn't go in the house.
I don't want to.
Just kind of hang around out here, okay? Did you get...
In the days leading up to the murder, Jared's family had noticed troubling changes in his behavior. Just 2 nights before the tragedy, Jared had actually called 911 himself.
Waller County 911.
Yes, this is Jared Dicus. Yes.
Waller County, go ahead.
I did a little bit of drugs and I need help. I'm at St. Francisco College Boulevard.
Okay, and what's the problem?
I just don't feel well.
Okay, and you said you took drugs?
No, ma'am. I'm completely sorry. I don't know why I called.
Okay, and are you there by yourself? Is there somebody with you?
No, ma'am. My family's here with me.
Oh, your family's with you. Okay. Okay, but do you need an ambulance or no? Are you good?
I need an ambulance.
I got you. Okay, Jared, I'm going to have the ambulance on the way. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Waller County 911, what's the emergency?
Yes, this is Jared.
Hi, Mr. Jared. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm at 206 College Boulevard.
Yes, sir. We have EMS en route to you. Are you okay? Did something change?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not okay.
Okay, what's going on?
I did some drugs yesterday and I don't feel well. And I didn't do any drugs. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have EMS en route to you.
Okay, thank you.
Now under arrest, Jared was brought to the sheriff's office for questioning. Inside a cold, stark interrogation room, 2 detectives were determined to get to the bottom of what had happened.
Drugs do make people do crazy things. You're not the first and you won't be the last, unfortunately. And you're not in your right mind, and you're not the same person that you are when you're on drugs versus...
They pressed him for answers, and what he said sent chills down their spines. In a quiet, flat voice, Jared whispered, "The substance made me do it," claiming he had lost his grip on reality.
Did she say something or do something that set you off? Was she laying in bed? Was she asleep?
So she was awake when you got home? I'm very sorry.
Help us understand. Tell us why you're sorry. Tell us what occurred for this tragic ending to happen. What happened? What was going on?
Just drugs, and you gotta stay away from drugs.
Well, I understand that. So you did it, and tell us what happened after you did it.
Drugs just make you go crazy. It makes you lose sight. Makes you not be able to see straight.
All right. So what did it make you do this morning? Last night?
During the interrogation, Jared admitted he came home under the influence. He said Anggy made a move toward him, which he rejected. "We started arguing," he said. "She told me I was jobless and worthless again. I snapped. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen. I killed her. Then I cut off her head." To outsiders, Anggy and Jared looked like a happy couple. Their social media showed smiling faces, sweet moments, and snapshots of love. But behind those posts was a darker reality. Friends had noticed problems in their relationship. Jared's family had seen changes in his behavior. As detectives dug deeper, they followed Jared's movements on the day of the murder. Security footage showed him stealing beer from Anggy's workplace, footage captured after the killing. That detail was crucial. It showed that Jared was still thinking clearly enough to leave the house and make a conscious decision. That footage, along with other evidence, was handed over to the prosecution and the legal process began. Adding to the disturbing picture, just 2 months before the murder, Jared had been arrested for driving under the influence. While in jail, he allegedly threatened staff. When the case went to court, Jared's defense pointed to his mental health. A court-appointed psychologist evaluated him, and on July 31st, 2024, ruled that he was fit to stand trial. In the end, Jared Dicus was found guilty of murdering his wife. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison. To keep Anggy's memory alive, her loved ones created a memorial near her home. At the center of it stands her bicycle, a simple, powerful reminder of a life cut tragically short.
Before we conclude this video, please be aware that the video on the left may be disturbing. It is recommended for adult viewing only. On the right, you'll find a playlist of videos that have been highly appreciated by our viewers.